Ladies, gentlemen, et al., this is Odeko, and welcome back to Kaizen. So let's jump into spring dress. Picture this. A young woman wanders through the streets of Paris. She's artistic, confident, a lover of antiques and old things while living in the present. I feel like I've seen this movie, or maybe it was a television drama. Now, in your mind's eye, what is she wearing? I don't know. A leather jacket? So cool. A baggy sweatshirt? Those are possible, I suppose, but wrong answers all the same. She's wearing a dress, of course, a springtime dress. Oh, right. Sorry, I still don't have much fashion sense, do I? I probably would have switched to a different channel before I even noticed what this character was wearing. This is conceivably a piece of clothing, which is more than you can say about some of the others, although that collar still does not look too comfortable. Let's see, something like that. Yeah, that's 5 tall. Oh, we need the buckle in the middle there. Got it. This is 6. Okay, so this is complete. We don't need to do anything here. We need to drill out. Got it. Okay. So the belt's pretty easy. Could just do... This might be one where a drill and a small track is enough. Although, actually, just trying to think the best way to... I think this might be a better. If we do something like this and B here, then we just do A and B both up to. There we go. And what we can do is have A like this and put... I was going to say put A on a track, but it'll collide with B. So, okay. So we have that there. We just need some way for it to get into place here. Shouldn't be the end of the world. We need to drill out the holes. Yeah, this is another one where I feel like a small track will be nice. So if we do that and then there we go. Perfect. Yeah, the question is there a way to drill the top simultaneously? No, that doesn't work. Obviously. If we did it from the bottom, maybe we could. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. So that part's done. So now we just need okay. Cool. Okay, so we just need the pieces to slot together now. So these are all lined up, basically. If we put that there, it still doesn't quite work. Oh, one thing I could do is, this is a little convoluted, but could work. So if we have a drag and then B could drag like that. And yeah, unfortunately D, like that's still not quite enough to... D will also need a small track. So it's a very convoluted movement, but gets the right spot eventually. Okay, so that puts that there. We'll have... Trying to think the best spot to add this. Add this in. The issue is it's being pushed down from the top, but then there's no spot for a welder or a riveter. I think I have an idea. We're gonna need a extra tool anyway. So let's put this here. This will be the arm that moves it, basically. Okay, so we will do E, extend 2, slide laterally without grabbing, and then extend 1. And that's fine. I actually think that's fine that it'll drag the extra piece with it. So then this will slide. Like that. Let's make it go a little further. Something like that. We could put the welder there. Then this is going to retract, not grab. Gonna have it grab that Extra piece. Go 4. Grab on. No, only 3. Extend 3. This is very convoluted, as I'm very keen to do. I think it's 3. One more. 4. Oh, okay, that's... So all I need to do is... This should go 2. Why is that not... That should be... Hold on. I mean, I'm not saying this is the best machine ever, but I think that should be right. Oh, these pieces aren't welded together. That's the only issue. Okay. What's the best way to do that? I believe... Can this just extend one more? Oh, but it needs to extend one more. Oh, I need an extra arm for that. Yeah, there's no way to have one arm go down multiple tracks. I don't think there's any way that I can get that any closer. It could maybe, this is maybe a little silly, but if I did this, this is going to make it even slower. This only needs to be 1 now. And now none of that works. Oh no, because now this... Yeah, that doesn't work, unfortunately. I think... I want all that. Hold on. All right, don't want to get too confused here. I'm trying to get back to my working machine. Wait, hold on. This doesn't work. There we go. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, this gets the right spot. So all I need is one more arm right here, and then it just pushes it down one. Oh no, wait. And then pushes it down one more. There we go. This is going to be way too expensive. But okay, Tomoe, you can come out now. Here goes. This is my first time wearing something like this, so I hope it looks okay. Wow, Tomoe, you look great. Oh, stop it. This is a very this whole chapter has had a lot of sexual tension. First David in the running shorts, now this. Doesn't she look like she could be browsing galleries and boutiques along Quai Voltaire? I don't know what that is exactly, but yes, I think so. That's very reassuring. You have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah, she does look like that. Sounds like we need to take a research trip to Paris. Time is not good. Cost actually is less bad than I thought, and area is less bad than I thought. Time is the main thing there that clearly I was not super efficient on, but I'm okay with that that cost in that area. Hope you're enjoying the episode. Thanks for dropping by. I'm trying to get the channel off the ground, so I'm still at the point where every single like and subscribe helps. Thanks a lot. Overcoming hardship.
I have to admit, I'm a little sorry to see you go. I feel as though we've only scratched the surface of what's possible in clothing. But I understand who need it elsewhere. Perhaps in the future, we can work together again to create even more fabulous designs.
It was a privilege to work with you, Nama-san.
And don't forget you owe us a trip to Paris, too. I'm ready for a café au lait by the Seine anytime.
Let's not push it now.
You never know what might happen. For now, however, you'll have to make do with tea. Tea and the tea ceremony has been a centerpiece of Kyoto's culture for centuries. And this particular tea comes from Fuji, a very famous growing region here in Kyoto Prefecture. Promise me you'll do a little research on how to prepare it properly before you give it a try, though. It would be barbaric to pour boiling water on these delicate leaves.
I promise. So, there's a specific temperature to use, huh?
I never thought I'd see you think about the correct water temperature for your green tea. It's like you're more Japanese than I am.
Now I really hope I don't mess it up.
Namba-san is so cool. You can tell she had a tough life, but she hasn't let that get in her way. She just keeps her eye on the goal and marches toward it no matter what.
Yeah, it's pretty inspiring, isn't it?
half as motivated as she is. But it's hard for me. I don't know if I have it in me to persevere through all the obstacles I know she must have faced to get where she is now.
Sure you do.
Sure you do.
It's nice you think that of me, but everyone says we're a privileged generation, growing up in times of wealth and plenty. But I don't feel good at all. There must be something wrong with me.
Tomoe.
An old friend. Amusement center. Oh, that's interesting. Fall 1988, Okayama.
Well, well, look who's back.
Later that year, Matsuzawa decided to make a big investment in the rapidly growing games and amusement sector. To begin a new chain of amusement centers across the country, they tapped none other than Morita-san. I thought it was a great choice. Yosuke was smart and full of energy. When Oyama-san asked if he wanted to help things get off the ground, when I wanted to help things get off the ground, I agreed immediately. And even though it was clear at this point that I didn't need the help, Tomoe ensured that she was able to join us.
You've got quite the operation going here already.
That's a vote of confidence from headquarters, isn't it?
Well, they're expecting big returns, so it's a weight on my shoulders too. That's why it'll be great having you help out. Designing and building our own chain of amusement centers from scratch is a big job. That's what makes it so exciting. You ready to do this?
I was born ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, let's get down to business. The business of fun.
Claw machine. That's fun. I guess you can't have an amusement center without claw machines, huh? Is amusement center the clinical term we're using for arcade? At first I thought it was like amusement park. And I know famously Japan built a bunch of amusement parks like right in the late 80s, and then the economy crashed, and that's why you have abandoned amusement park as like a thing in Spirited Away. Where in other countries you're like, why is there this full like maintained amusement park with no one in it? What's happening? They're a staple for a reason. Seeing all the fun prizes piled up inside and the feeling you could grab one is difficult to resist. That's true. When you see all the cute things you might be able to get, it makes you want to give it a try. But doesn't it take a lot of skills to be successful? I mean, at least for me, I never seem to be able to operate it effectively. Same here. I've never won, even though I still try them all the time. David, here's your chance. Win a stuffed bear for Tomoe. Oh, I guess I don't have my the drill is unnecessary in this, so it's not even an option. Interesting. So to make the claw pieces, it looks like it has to be something like this. Oh, wait. Is that right? That doesn't look great. Yeah, I think that's not right. There we go. That one's right. So you have to rotate it around 2 axes. Okay. Kind of crazy. Well, let's make these first. So grab on. I don't know how far I want to move it. Just bring it over here. And then grab off. Why is it? I'm very confused. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's make this 2. Let's put this here. Can this just extend 3? Cool. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't quite bring it as far as I'd like. I could do this. Little inelegant, but then that brings it over to the right spot. What the heck? Okay, yeah, that's fine. And then retract. No grab. Cool. Okay, so that looks good. Welder. Now, if we just do the same thing, like if we make the same gizmo but vertically, I think that they shouldn't interfere with each other. So I just need to think about the best way to do that, but it shouldn't be too difficult. Something like this. Oh, maybe they do interfere a little bit. Unfortunately. But I still might be able to make it work because, okay. Yeah, because I'm seeing that if this piece were here, this arm can't go past that piece anymore. And then vice versa. Have the same issue over here. But let's see if we can make it happen. I think I might be okay. So this needs to be C. Oh wait, no, this is let's flip these so it's symmetrical. That does get in the way. Yeah, and if I move it all, then those two collide. Nope, and then that gets in the way. So this I'm gonna have to. Well, then I think they don't collide anymore. Off. Oh, that's why. Okay. I think I know what I want to do here. So we'll do this one first. We'll do... Can actually move this closer, I believe. I think this should work. Okay. So welder. E can start out like this. So it builds C, puts it there. Resets. Meanwhile, E retracts and welds that. Oh, okay. Here's actually... I do want to have this here. So here's my thought. C can retract. It can slide up here, and then it can flip this. We can have B rotate this here. Then that's fine. So we just, after C flips this, we have C go back and do the same thing. -4. Or no, C has to go -6. And extend 1. Then oh. Then we just need C to go up here and flip it again, and we should be good. There we go. I'm pretty pleased with that one, I think. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how well this does. You've really never been successful with a claw machine, ever? Read me. No, the toy always seems to drop at the last second. I know, right? That gives me an idea. What if we built a claw machine that was easy to operate? Wouldn't customers like that much better? Oh, David. Customers would like it, sure, but what about us? We spent 45 cents on that enormous stuffed bear. People need to spend $20 to try and win it. If our machines were too generous, we wouldn't make any money. Oh, right. I guess you have to think that way if you operate an amusement center. Reminds me of pachinko in a way. Tomoe, everything reminds me of you of pachinko. Oh, I thought I was clever, but I didn't do too well on any of these. Area I didn't do horribly, but cost I figured might be a little high. Time also. I'm probably not going to tinker with this too much, but I do think the fact that the vertical and the horizontal claws are a little staggered does get in the way of the time a little bit. If you could do both simultaneously, it would be better. They're somewhat simultaneous, but yeah, whatever. Capsule Machine. I see. So when you buy one, you get a random figure? That's right. They make them in sets, usually with a certain theme. Characters from a show, types of animals or insects, scale models of different things, really anything. But if you want a complete set, you might have to endure getting several of the same ones before getting the one you hoped for. It can be frustrating, but it also makes the triumph of getting the one you wanted all the sweeter. Sounds like you've done this at least once. Maybe once or twice, yeah. Okay. Our cutters are back. So this is definitely going to be one of those where we're flipping it down and drilling out a whole bunch. I do have a bit of a vision here. So how tall is this? 3, and then this is 6. And it's 5 across. Here's my vision. What does this look like? No, it can't be the full 3 because we only need 2 to drill out that middle part. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm starting to see the vision. I think this might be one where I'm optimizing for cost. Because then I could do slide 1, -2, slide 1, -2. 2. Oh, but it doesn't get those. But that's fine, actually. Those can, I think those can just be left on the cutting room floor. -2. Bring it back. Wait, no. Bring it back and then flip it. There we go. Now, the question is, can I get, by the time it flips back, can I get all the pieces in place? So like by the time it flips back, this is here and the window's in the right spot and everything. Now the one question is, this is drilled all that out well, but I do need to also drill out this rectangle here. If I just put something like right here, does that work? Yeah, it does work. Cool. Yeah, my issue is going to be how to attach them all as well. I might want to extend this up. Okay, so the A only needs to go down 2, so that can extend upwards pretty well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cool. Okay. So the window shouldn't be too difficult at all. We just need to kind of move it into place here. Gonna need an arm of some sort. Something like that, and then put a riveter right there. shoot, that doesn't work. Gotta flip it. Okay. So that gets that in place. Let's do this one here. This should be not too crazy here, I don't think. Yeah. This will be easy. Little expensive, but not the end of the world. So we'll do extend C by 2, retract C by 2, nudge D, extend E by 2. Okay. Gets that right. Now how do we get it into the right spot? Don't need all this. So if we do this over here, got it. Okay. So that's the right spot. So we will push D out. Hmm. This doesn't have to be here. This could actually be there, which might be helpful. This is a tough one. Just figuring out how to get D in there. Because I can't do a track that crosses that track. Too easily. Yeah, I could make A go lower, take this whole thing and bring it down to give me more space, which is what I think might make some amount of sense. Here's my thought. Can I bring this one spot closer? I can. And then what I want to do is have this crazy track here. Don't actually need to take A lower, but this needs to stretch all the way over here, I believe. No, that to do that I will need to make A go lower, which I'm not thrilled about, but can do it. Move all these down too. And then have A go down 2 before. Oh wait. Although that does give me a little bit of an issue. Well, think about that in a second. So here, grab off. This is F. Then we'll do... Yeah, now the problem is... That's all well and good, but... What about this part? One thing I could do is... This doesn't... it slows me down a little bit, but... Not the end of the world. Let's do this instead. Oh, wait. Oh, what is that? Oh, yeah. Right. Can we push these down to... Can we do this? Something doesn't like that. No, that's still not enough. Oh, because this needs to be 3. Okay. This needs to go up like that. Now, yeah, the issue is F is in the way. Because I can't move B up any further. I need to weld this piece. Yeah. Hmm. Do. How do I... Yeah, I mean... I could raise these. And then do yet another arm. I'm not happy about. I've reached the point where I'm like, okay, I just want a solution. So I'm not coming up with the most elegant of options here. This needs to retract. Yeah, so G here could grab this and move it up. Wait. And then extend like that. And all I need is... Okay, cool. I think we have a solution here. So we'll do that. G. This is B. Two more. There we go. All right, what did I miss here? Why is this not complete? Yeah, maybe it looks like... Okay, so that's not... The little coin mechanism's not... Oh, okay, yeah, that's why. There we go. Alright, now why is it not working? Oh, the glass is not connected either. Well, now why is it not working? All the pieces are welded together, right? Coin slot. Let's try it again. Those are welded. That's welded. All those pieces are connected. It all matches up. The orientation is correct. That spot is right there. That looks good. That looks good. The logo's in the right spot. Very perplexing. Yeah, and when something's not connected, yeah, when something's not connected, when you hover over it, it's like it doesn't highlight. Like when the window wasn't connected, I moved the riveter, so now the window doesn't have anything. So now like the window's being highlighted. But now with the finish machine, there's no parts that are getting highlighted. It matches the solution. Oh, is it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're not allowed to have the extra cuttings there. Well, there's an easy solution to that, I believe. There we go. Okay. This is I don't want to see the histogram on this one. I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. I mean it's fun to watch. It looks pretty as it comes together, but I've loaded the machine with test capsules. Shall we try it out? Put the coins in and spin it like this. All right. I'll give it a few spins. Why don't you try too, Tomoe? Sure, here I go. Okay, now let's see what you got. Let's see. I have a strip of paper that says A, and the other two I got also say A. 3 of the same one, huh? What are the odds of that? I've got A, B, and a C. That's great. You completed the whole set. Nice going. Yeah, too bad this thing only happens to me when it doesn't count. So negative. Okay, cost. I'm surprised cost is on the lower end, and time is not too bad either. I was more negative on myself than necessary. These are not terribly. They kind of middle of the road, sort of towards the better end. Cool. I am very pleased with that. Let's call that episode there. Thanks a lot for hanging out and checking out Kaizen with me. We are getting closer and closer to the end here, but as we go, each challenge gets harder, obviously. So we have the rest of this page, and then presumably there's a section 7 there. So thanks a lot. Drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying, and I'll talk to you later.